It's been a long year here at the mill, and now things are slow, and times have gotten even harder. It seems as if people are going to be losing their jobs from the way that the other workers speak of layoffs and lack of production, all of which I thought were rumors, because if I were to lose this job, then what would I go do? I'm not a footballer anymore. I don't make nearly as much money. But I would then find out that question may need to be answered sooner than I thought. And that was because I was the first person that they let go. So I got in my truck and I drove home. It was a quiet drive home because I have a lot of thinking to do. And now jobless, I must find a new career. Living the simple life has made me so grateful, but I miss being a superstar. I miss the fame. I miss the games. I miss the crowd. I miss my teammates. And I miss the glory. It could all just be nostalgia hitting me. Or it could mean it could be time to go back. But the question is, will I be ready? And only time will tell. So the next morning, I got up early to contact my agent about possibly making a return. I sent him a text saying, "I think I'm ready," with exclamation marks. Eager to see his response, he texted back fast saying, "Well, it's about time." And he seemed just as enthusiastic as before when he offered me. So, maybe it's time to revive the old me and make a comeback. In order for me to be even half the player I used to be, I had to train, and I had to train hard. One of the most important aspects of being a footballer is your fitness, your stamina. And because I had been away for so long, I focused my training mostly on that. I know I'd never lose my skill. I'd never lose my touch. But my conditioning, I could always improve. My agent said he had a team willing to sign, and it was time for me to clean up. Get a trim, shave the beard. But this time, no fancy hair colors, just straight business. And an hour later, I jumped on a private jet to London to meet the team and discuss my contract details. I was a little nervous because my agent hadn't shown up, but I checked my phone and he says he couldn't make it. So he sent his assistant, and that she knew exactly what she was doing. And he was definitely correct, because his assistant negotiated a deal with Chelsea to pay me $100,000 a week with no release clause for 3 years. And I couldn't be any more happier to be back in the Premier League. But this time, I get to join the Blues of Chelsea. And as I walk in, I was greeted by the manager and some of their players and some of their staff. The players looked at me like I was a myth. Like, is this really James Wayne? And of course, they have to run a physical on me, do a few tests, but everything checked out. And I told them I'm ready to go. They gave me my kit, and they gave me my number. There was only one problem. It needed to say James Wayne on the back, but we'll fix that later. But I'm happy to join Chelsea.
Take this moment to acknowledge the new faces who are joining the first team today. Compete and give your all.
So I wanted to prove to them that I'm worth being in the first team. So in training, I did everything I had to do, showing them that I could still shoot with power, with grace, showing them that I can still pass, that I still have my touch, that I still have my vision, and showing them also that I can still dribble, that I can still create space and go for goals. It's almost like nothing has changed, but it is the manager's decision to decide who will be in his starting 11. So here we go, James Wayne making his Chelsea debut here against the reigning champs Manchester City in our first game of the season. What can we make happen as we're receiving a pass by Jackson, playing it back to Cucurella. See if we can call for it back. Let's see if we can get a pass down the line, but the rain is going to stop it in its tracks, and so does Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker being one of the best defenders in the world here as we take it off of Erling Haaland. 10th minute, can we go forward here? We're getting fouled by Phil Foden. Getting our feet wet, literally. As it says, Erling Haaland is one of the players to watch. No, I think you need to watch James Wayne. Just watch this real quick as we hold up play against the defender, playing it to Cucurella. See if we can get a ball back here as he is losing it to Rodri. We lose possession once again, but here we go. James Wayne, 15-minute, trying to go down the line against Kyle Walker, but he's one of the best defenders in the world. He's not going to allow that to happen much. And here goes Erling Haaland powering forward. What can we do? Goalkeeper makes a great stop right there. Cucurella picking it back up. Here we go, 31st minute. Can we stop the Manchester City attack? Goalkeeper comes up big once again. 36th minute. Playing it to Cucurella, playing it back to me. Can we hold up play just a little bit? We are playing on legendary difficulty. I don't know why, but I like a challenge here as we're going forward. Can James Wayne get his first goal in his debut? And the goalkeeper, Ederson, stops it there, but that was a great chance we had there. 45th minute, right before halftime. Can we make something happen here? Try to play a ball forward, and it's just too far. That would have been a beautiful pass. But we're starting off this debut with some flashes here. It's almost like we ain't missed a beat yet. We ain't missed a beat. And James Wayne feeling proud of himself going into halftime here. We're not really worried about the match objectives. Really, if we get them, we'll go with it. But they're not that important. We're just trying to get a win, trying to get a goal here. Coming out of the second half, it is still 0-0. What can we make happen here? As it is the 50th minute, calling forward, going forward. Going past one defender, what can we make happen? Should we play it in? Should we do some skill moves? What should we do? We're going to just play it into the inside. See if we can get it from Jackson. See if we can get a goal here. And the Manchester City defense stops us at the last second. 72nd minute. Can this be our time for a goal here? Playing it to Jackson. Jackson playing it back to me. And we take a shot. And James Wayne scores his first goal in his debut. It's been so long since he's been back on the pitch. And in his first game, we get a goal. Beautiful hit shot. Bottom left in the rain. Against Ederson. Exactly what we needed to solidify our name back in football history. As we get our first goal, first game, first episode in the 74th minute, James Wayne is back. You could go ahead and stamp it, he's back. And all we got to do is hold on to this lead here as Manchester City is trying to find a shot here. Sanchez comes up with the save, and we get a win. A dream debut for James Wayne in Chelsea against the reigning champs Manchester City. As you can tell, he's excited. He's ready to go. The main reason we got a win here, James Wayne. I'm excited for this series being back, and I hope you guys are too. It feels good to be back. A 6.9 match rating and played the whole game. Only 2 shots taken, no assists, 1 goal, of course, 13 passes completed. And as you see, we don't really worry about the objectives as much because we get them anyway. We completed 2 of our 3 objectives. And as you see, we're already building chemistry in the locker room here. And that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys are excited as I am to start this FC 25 series because James Wayne is back. Do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe. And we'll try to put out more of these videos for you. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And peace. Look out for episode number 2. Who knows, we might score 2 goals.